Very happy to be part of this. Thank you for inviting us out here. I understand, learned a little bit about Robert today and the Texas Task Force. Very important foundations. Now, I will say this, sadly, I got here to Texas. I am dressed in my hotel room. I stood in front of the mirror, and not everything is bigger in Texas. So anyway, I am Frank Failla. I'm your host tonight. I am a retired NYPD sergeant. And thank you. Thank you. And I can say with confidence that when I worked every night, the people of New York City slept securely, knowing that I was on the day shift. I do remember my first call as a rookie cop. I was called to people loitering on the corner. That's right. I go marching over there. I said, let's go, you gotta leave. People looking at me. I said, you have to get off the corner. They won't move. With that, the patrol car pulls up. Salty old cop comes marching up to me. He says, are you having a problem here, kid? I said, yeah, I can't get these people off the corner. He said, because it's a bus stop. One of the best days of my career, though, is when I got to deliver a baby. This was very, very exciting. I remember I get to the house and she's screaming, the baby's coming, the baby's coming. And I looked and the baby was coming. But it was breech. So I had to stick my hands in there and she's pushing and I'm pulling and twisting and baby comes out and send her off to the hospital. Everything's great. About 2 weeks later, she walks into the precinct. I said, oh, are you here to thank me? She said, no, I found your watch. You know, I will say, in New York, everybody talks about the rivalry between the cops and the firemen, and there is. But the reality is, when it comes to something like this, we love to pool together and just work together. But there is a rivalry, and I will say this: if you ever need something, you don't go to a fireman, you go to a cop, because we always have a guy. That's right. Except that guy usually turns out to be a fireman, but nonetheless, we have a guy. So, I am married, I have 2 children, and when I need to punish my children, I have learned the best way to punish them is not to take away their iPad. You take away the charger. And you watch the blood drain from their face as they're trying to conserve the battery. You should see the look on my wife's face when I take away her batteries. So my daughter, she is 10, and the other day I had to run some errands. She said, can I just stay home and watch a movie? I said, yes. So I get home, I said to her, I go, what did you rent? She said, Daddy, I rented 50 Shades of Grey. She said, but don't worry, I didn't like it. The book was so much better. Well, I'm glad everyone's having a good time, and it's well worth it. Like you said, you're going to get the same A show that you would have gotten if there was 300 people. Now it's like a personal show. So my son is, he's 16 and he's a good kid. But every once in a while I got to borrow money from him. Because comedy pays so well. And I don't mind paying him back. It's just he hounds me. He hounds me to pay him back. It's like a little leg breaker. Yeah, and I don't mind paying him. It's just ridiculous the amount of points he charges. And then he's got the nerve to ask me for new clothes. I said, Nick, are you kidding me? When I was your age, all I got were hand-me-downs. And my sister's pants never quite fit me. They still don't. So, but he wants to go to, this joke won't work because you're not from Nassau County, so I can't tell it. It's a joke specific to Nassau County, so I can't tell it. Well, I can tell it, but you're not going to get it, so I won't. Anyway, I went to motor vehicle the other day to renew my license. The lady says, can you read the chart? I said, of course I can read the chart. E-M-I-L-Y. She said, that's really good, sir, but that's not the eye chart. That's my name tag. My wife and I, we just celebrated 10 happy years. Thank you. We've been married for 20. she's here tonight. She does come out to support me, and it's so good to see. Oh, that's nice. It's good to see her laughing outside the bedroom. So she wasn't feeling well the other day, and I said to her, you know, honey, sex is the best medicine.